All right, so here's a quick overview on this design. Why does it help to boost conversions? And explain in a very, very simple way. So I'm not going to use a lot of, terminologies and stuff just to share that I know about all that stuff. If you want to know the terminologies, then in the psychology behind it, feel free to engage, and I'll explain everything in detail with technical information. But this is more, just easier to understand for everybody here. So, very first thing here is when we are building a design for something, a funnel for something, we want to understand a couple of things. One, what's the service? Two, who's it target? Who is it for? And then three, what is the main goal? So in this specific case, we have a done for you service-based business for funnel building. So this gentleman right here, he's a funnel builder, and so he sells done for you funnel systems for, in this case, coaches and creators, right? So we want to make sure that whatever we build, make sure that grabs people's attentions right away, that boosts his credibility right away, that shares the message of what it is. Although I didn't work on the copy here, I just used the copy they already had. Again, this is just design conversions or conversions oriented design, not copy in this specific case. If you would like me to bring some copy oriented videos, conversion rate videos, let me know, comment below. And so essentially we want to make sure that we grab people's attentions, we know it, we share exactly what it is, we give a very good first impression, and we help this guy right here to have an instant credibility just by taking a quick look, like in 2 or 3 seconds. And a very, very easy way for you to have that in mind is just if you close your eyes, open your eyes, look for 2, 3, 4 seconds, and close again. Try to describe, what exactly was the feeling that you had looking at the page that you are looking at, like this one or something else. And based on that, you are going to understand, okay, I have this impression. What was my first impression? I had this impression. Okay, is it good? Is it what we intend, or is it not? So, and then you start working from there. This is the easiest way to get started on these conversion rate terms. So let's go ahead and create like from top to bottom kind of way, kind of thing, and understand what we have here, shall we? So first things first, service-based business. So we kind of want to add some kind of scarcity, and not just scarcity for the sake of scarcity, but also letting them know that we are busy, because people feel attracted by people, not emotionally, but professionally. They feel connected with other people that are busy. That they don't lack clients, because if you don't lack clients, it kind of subconsciously mean that you are good, because if you would not be, nobody would hire you. So all that stuff, right? So it's subconscious and it's instant. So we have only 3 spots left for April, and the main reason why I even added April there is because this can be customized to the month that you are watching this right now. So if you are watching it April, awesome. May, awesome. June, it doesn't really matter. Okay. So we have it there just so it makes it super real. We have 3 spots left for April. And by the way, there's a quick trick that I used for one of my previous services, that I had 2 services. I had a highest ticket one, which was like 5,000, and then I had the most common one, which was like around 1,500 back then, right? So for the 1,500, I add something that was like 5 spots left, and then on the other one, I had like 1 spot left, and then in red, so that people can see, okay, there's different scenarios here, there's different availability, this makes sense. There's just 1 spot left, let me go ahead and at least send him a message, so that I'm curious and try to see if this will be for me. Okay, it's not going to close the deal, but it's going to make sure that it makes it easy for them to reach out to you. So this is exactly what is it for. Secures before they are gone. It's just boost. Then we have our we have the logo right here. That's super simple. We have some navigation bar in the middle, just because this is a sales page for a done for you service, so we want people to navigate through the page We don't really want them to have a structure like a specific structure of a traditional sales funnel in this specific case. So that's why I have added that. And then we have a get quotes with the shield as an icon right there. And see how we have three different hooks or three different buttons, call to actions. We have get a quote, apply to work with us, and see how it works. That's purposefully. So get a quote is going to do the exact same thing as applied to work with us, but it's just a different call to action. So we can analyze through heat maps. We can and UTM's and stuff like that. We can understand which one of those are going to gets people to move faster just by the number of clicks on that button or whatever, right? So get a quote might be something that people want, or apply to work with us might be some. So we can go ahead and test those two right there. So going forward, we have trusted by 200 coaches. So this is for credibility purposes. Make sure that the images you use, they are real, they are not just AI, and make sure that all the information you add it's actually legit. Okay, you can share, you can showcase it. Okay. Now, turn followers into paying customers. Of course, paying is the highlighted word here because we want followers paying, we want followers, paying customers. Then we be automated systems. Again, I added 24/7 there, but we could be anything else. To be honest with you, high paying customers will also work. But when you highlight something on top, you want to make sure that the next message that goes, you highlight something that has a different meaning. So it has continuity when you are going for that. So paying customers 24/7, that's that's the logic there. Then we have apply to work with us, and we have see how it works. Now, why do I have two buttons in this specific case? Super simple. Apply to work with us is just a standard thing to see, okay, let's see how this works, right? Like, let's see how can we get in contact with them, and what's their onboarding process, and how can we schedule a call and all this stuff. Now, see how it works. It's like going to be like a VSL. So it's going to be a very straightforward VSL. That's going to share why you are different and how you work with your clients. So in this VSL, you need to be very pragmatic. You are not going to sell anything. You're just going to share what people want to know, on the most fundamental levels, because all you're trying to do is get people to book a call, to get enough incentives to book a call. You don't want to sell here. You just want to qualify and get them to one spot closer to actually book the call. So the video can be 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, whatever it is. Don't make it 15. And you just want to sell the idea of why you are different and what you do and how you do it. Not really how you do it, but just the tip of the iceberg. Okay. Then we have don't miss out. Prices increase every month. This is just scarcity. Locking before it's too late. That's fine. Just scarcity. All good. We have color yellow here on those highlights as a tertiary color for some contrast, so that you don't only have highlighted in blue. Then on the right side we have the guy, the owner, well dressed, well trimmed, right? Holding a microphone. The main reason why is just whenever you are connected with a microphone and speaking, you already have acquired authority, kind of, right? So that's the reason why. And then the same way as you see on my thumbnails, I'm with a sweatshirt and I'm working on my MacBook. So that's not acquired authority, that's creativity aligned, right? So if I would create something around these terms where I have, a shirt and microphone and stuff, I'm going for a speaker kind of thing. And if I do, a hoodie and then a hat or whatever, right? I'm position myself as a creator, as someone that creates, that designs, that builds, and not really the guy that is the CEO and makes a gazillion amount of money and he's just looking for numbers and stuff like that, right? Because that's my positioning. So that's the main goal. Then behind it we have some spotlights, fog, stuff like that, and then below we have an image that resembles an audience that's paying attention to the guy. Now, one thing that is very important here is that they are facing backwards, so we then don't really see their faces. And also, it's important because they are looking that way, which is the way that he is, and which is the way the content is. So that helps quite a bit. If they were looking forward, that would get too much attention, remove the attention from the main goal here. So essentially, this is like I don't even know how long, it's a 10-minute review on why this is structured this way. Right up next, what I would do is logos. Then I would do like a couple of case studies. Then I'll do how it works, or even case studies, portfolio, how it works, and then about you, stuff like that, so that the narrative comes very strong, continues strong, so that you hook them to go through the 30-40% scroll rate, and then from there, get them interested and excited to go ahead and either apply to work with us or get a quote, which is going to be the exact same thing. All right. So let me know which video I should bring next. If you want me to bring more around design, more copy, more strategy, whatever it is, just share it below. I'm an open book. I just share everything that I know. So all good. Drop them comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.